Upon a second watch of the Alabama-Oklahoma game, I've got a bone to pick with some Alabama fans. Am I talking to you? Stick around and find out. This is Way Offsides. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Hey, no good morning, good evening, good afternoon for you today. At least some of you. And chances are the majority of the people that I've got a bone to pick with probably aren't watching this video on YouTube because they're all in their 70s. But still, this needs to be talked about. Bryant-Denny Stadium is one of the premier college football environments in the country. It absolutely is. Alabama, the Blue Blood Alabama, is one of the most historic college football programs of all time. So why in the hell is the only noise coming from the student section during home games? Oh, the Tide got up. The fans got up big time for Vanderbilt. They got up big time for Tennessee. That stadium pop during that pick six at the goal line was crazy during Tennessee. But why aren't fans affecting the game? Bryant-Denny Stadium, and I get it, there's some design flaws with it. I understand that. Jeff talks about that all the time on our lives. But every time I'm at a game in Bryant-Denny Stadium, people are upset if you're standing. They're pissed off if you're screaming too loud. And it's always the same demographic. It is. I'm just going to be honest. But it's really frustrating when you look at other environments that are just completely rowdy, right? Alabama, I guess, holds itself in a different regard. Well, we don't need to do that here. Well, we do now. The team needs fans to support them and have their back and impact the football game. That wasn't always the case, but those days are gone. This is a new era of Alabama football. I don't understand that thought process. Like, why would you go to a game and just sit and be silent? Why do you allow the opponent to take the air out of your lungs? Again, chances are, if you're watching this video, I'm probably not talking to you because the people who do need to hear this message aren't watching YouTube. They're older. So be sure to snip this and send it. Make sure it goes to Facebook for sure. Please. But if you love the University of Alabama, and I'm going to be the first to tell you, you don't have to graduate there to love the school and support the football program. Anybody who brings that argument up is an idiot. I have 2 degrees from there, and I would never judge a football fan for not having gone to school there. That is the stupidest, most egregious thing. And it's a way for you to fluff your own feathers. But if you can't go and stand for 4 quarters and yell and support your team, why are you going to the game? Why can't we create that kind of environment at an 11 a.m. kickoff, at a 2:30 kickoff? Why does it have to be dark outside? What like, what can we do to loosen you up? Go have a couple shots before the game, man. Like, loosen up. Have fun. There are people out there who can't afford to go to games. That would be hooting and hollering, trying to like they're on the field, man. And you're sitting there in your khakis with your button-down t-shirt, or not t-shirt, but dress shirt, pissed off at the 22-year-old next to you who's waving their pom-pom and hollering when you should be doing the same thing. Go to Florida. Go to an LSU game. Go to an Auburn game. We lack that kind of environment sometimes. Why? We always say we when we're talking about the team. Well, that's how we can be part of the team. This is why I tweet out every home game. Be as loud as you can. If you're not hoarse, if you can't speak, by the time you leave that stadium, you did it wrong. If you're not going to stand up and scream, give your ticket to somebody who will. Because the team, especially this team, a fragile team mentally, needs support. Now, Alabama's only going to play one more home game this season against a very mediocre opponent. No disrespect to Eastern Illinois. But for you Alabama fans that end up in Jordan Hare Stadium, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, for those of you who buy up these tickets, these Bama fans that buy up these tickets and then sell them to opposing fan bases, you're greedy and there's a special circle of hell for you. I'm telling you right now. Just don't do that. It's bad. Alabama football needs us to be behind them 100%. This is a different day and age. This isn't a Nick Saban coach team. Mentality-wise, we're dealing with a different kind of player. The culture is changing, whether we like it or not. If you're going to go to a game, my thought is, and you want to be part of the history of the program, do your job. God forbid Ryan Williams drops a ball. God forbid Ty Simpson overthrows a wide receiver. Do your job. You're here for one reason. You're at the game for one reason. To will your team to a victory. Do it. Again, a lot of this is meant to be tongue-in-cheek and funny, but still, it's a legitimate problem. And I know that most of you who have gone to an Alabama home game have noticed it. See it all the time on social media. So I'm not really talking to you guys, but put this out there. Make sure it gets to Facebook, MySpace. All right. Let them know. Thanks for sticking around with me. Please like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Keeps the show free, and it's free for you. You guys are the absolute best. Love you. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. As always, say your prayers, read your Bibles, wash your hands, horns down, beat Auburn and LSU and Tennessee too. Roll Tide.